Well, welcome back. Did you like the theme music from Star Trek? I hope you did. My name is Andrew Westberg. How is everyone doing? I told you in the live stream about a few minutes ago. Excuse me. Sorry about that. Star Trek theme music came back on again. It does that every now and then. Like I said in the live stream a few minutes ago, I'd come up with a recording later on and upload it onto my YouTube channel, Andrew Westberg 1126. So let's talk about the subject of Shipwreck of Faith for right now. Okay? Captain, we are approaching a nautical bearing. Mark 12, bearing 17. Mark Hebrews 6, bearing 19 and 20, about the anchor for the soul. And Chekhov, how about that? We are searching for the nuclear weapons. We are searching for the nuclear weapons. Can you help us find the nuclear weapons? Well, that goes against the motto of the UN, Isaiah 2:2-4, to learn war, no more. Star Trek was all about keeping peaceful relations, making the right decisions. That day and age, in the 23rd or 24th century, whatever it was, 22nd century, was it? I'm a little bit inept on Star Trek. I shouldn't be because I'm a big fan of Star Trek. Anyway, day and age where people harmonize and get along with each other, explore new avenues, new worlds. So, we have arrived on a very familiar planet, encountering some primitive life forms, and we're anticipating the arrival of new intelligent life forms as we rove about here on this planet called Earth. Alright? New heavens and new Earth. That's what this is about, being militaristic, being nautical. Of course, we can have a mental compass thrown off, our bearings messed up by a shipwreck of faith. Let's talk about shipwreck of faith for a little bit right now. The conversation between Jesus and Peter around the time when Jesus was helping Peter walk on the water as Peter was afraid he was sinking down in the water during a storm. Jesus said to Peter, "Peter, do you love me?" Peter said, "Lord, you know I have affection for you." Jesus said, "But Peter, do you love me?" Peter said, "Lord, you know I have affection for you." Jesus said to Peter, "Peter, do you have affection for me?" And that's when the men kind of broke down and grieved and realized they're too afraid to speak their feelings, too afraid to get in touch with their real feelings, because they're all about being real men, right? Well, it's okay to get in touch with your feelings, people. It's alright. Nothing demeaning, nothing emasculating towards your manhood at all, nothing like that. It's alright to be emotionally healthy and well balanced and mentally healthy. That's okay. One day everybody will be mentally healthy, everybody will be emotionally happy and healthy. Happy are those conscious of their spiritual needs. That's all we need is an anchor for the soul. An anchor for the soul could be different for everyone, though. What's an anchor for the soul for me? Well, it's Bible prophecy, knowing that one day all these problems will be done away with, and the governments of the earth will be replaced by Jehovah's kingdom from the heavens. What will that be like? What a day that will be, you know. Not having to wear hearing devices, not having to wear glasses, not having all these maladies or illnesses. What a refreshing new day, new era that will be. But only made possible because of God and Jesus, not because of any human. Doesn't have anything to do with human government. Okay? Well, what else could we say? Return your sword to its place, for all those who live by the sword will die by the sword. They're going to have your phases set to stun, set to vaporize. Going to have your phases ready to be violent. No, I don't think so. It's a battle of a different sort. Spiritual warfare, not war. We're contending the wicked spirit forces in the air. Excuse me, the wicked spirit forces in the air. We're contending the government of the earth. So we need to rely on God's help for that, though. Make sure you don't head for a shipwreck of the faith, people. It can happen. It can happen very easily. I wasn't walking away from the faith. I wasn't falling away from the faith, but I could say that I was being pulled away from the faith, from people thieves, being snatched from the only life I ever knew, being snatched from the only family I ever knew. And they say, "How dare you? You are so un-American." Well, folks, what do you think? Nautical fisherman's cap? This isn't a police cap. This is a nautical fisherman's cap. So don't be confused, right? It's not that we're against the U.S. government. It's not that we're very opposed. We believe in keeping peaceful relations with the U.S. government. But sometimes the U.S. government misinterprets and they go overboard. They want to say, "Oh, we're friends," even if you don't think they are. We have to keep the dividing line there. We have to keep the balance there. We're neither friends nor friends. We have Christian neutrality. You know what I mean? It's hard to understand for some people, but that is the core of our beliefs. You don't want to cause any animosity with people, especially the authorities. But we're not exactly friends either until they accept Jehovah's promise of a new future, of a new earth. Okay? Can't really call yourself a police officer and one of Jehovah's Witnesses at the same time. No, you can't. You're either on one side of the line or the other, not teeter-tottering or straddling the fence, You're straddling the fence, which side are you on? You're on the wrong side, right? You're on Satan's side. Can't be teeter-tottering on the fence. Some people like to say, "Well, you walk around the fence." Well, that's true. Other people like to backdoor too. Well, what about Sulu, the helmet? Warp 1, Warp 1.5, Warp 2, Warp 2.5, Warp 3, Warp 3.5, Warp 4, Warp 4.5. And Spock is like, "Excuse me, did you disengage the external dampeners?" Excuse me, did you disengage the external inertial dampeners, is what he said. Sorry about that. Left out the word inertial. Hell, are we going too fast? Do we need to slow down sometimes? Do we need to be light years ahead of ourselves? Gotta fix the nautical course and nautical bearing. Get our compass back on track. We don't have a broken mental compass. So sometimes we need to take off and do what we need to do for our own safety and for serving Jehovah out of loyalty, and disengage the external inertial dampeners and just get a move on it. Get the heck out of there, Flee to safety. Come to Jehovah's mountain. You might think I'm being a nut, but I'm not having an episode. I don't have a split personality complex or a multiple personality complex. I'm just giving you an episode of the YouTube channel. Two different ways of viewing the word episode, okay? I'm not having a psychotic breakdown or a psychological meltdown. That's not what this is. I'm just trying to help people, share my perspective with people, without drawing attention to myself, because I want to draw attention to the wisdom from above. I don't mean to bore you people. Alrighty then, you want to hear that one more time?
How would you pronounce this drink?
I believe it would be mixed.
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 Oh, sorry people. Alright, people. We'll see you later. No salute, no keeping the sun out of our eyes, no this, no that, no the macadam, the Heil Hitler, none of that. No whatever nationalistic goodbye there is. Just simple goodbye. We'll see you around again. Bye, everybody.